interesting game here. Lawliet against Zhouxixi. Lawliet here with a lower bounty on his head. I really enjoy watching the stream now in a much higher quality. I hope you guys appreciate it as well. Once again, severely stoned, thank you very much. As you're seeing here, both players again mirroring each other with the Ancient of War build, of course, as well. And not too much happening at the moment. If we just can speculate about what can happen during this match, who can make use of both shops, which are rather close to the middle and on the way to the other base, who can utilize the items better, what items are gonna drop, because last game's first two item drops were exactly the same on both sides. How much more mirror you want? Very, very nice. Do you see the Demon Hunter on blue side? It's gonna be a Demon Hunter on red again, I think. Right, first archer coming out. Ancient unrooting himself, getting in position. Eating up the first tree. Almost at the same time, the same thing is happening on the other side of the map. Let's see what items both players can get here. As the ogre falls and drops a clause of attacks +6. I saw a tome of intel at blue side, while the ogre still not dead yet. Red wisp here harassing a bit, and it's a gloves of haste. So in the end, I don't really know. Gotta do the math. This 1-on-1 collision of Demon Hunter. Who's gonna win, the attack, damage, or the gloves of haste? That early into the game, as red just instantly continues creeping, but blue as well. He though without the help of one archer that red has. Will this result in red being able to leave his position earlier just to harass his opponent, just like last game? As we see here, red entering the blue territory and actually getting low on hit points compared to blue's Demon Hunter, having to retreat now because he cannot withstand the trade now. Since this is a mirror, it's actually looking very good for blue now. How did he manage to do this? Was it too much of creep damage being taken? While blue now has to retreat facing 3 archers here. 2 wisps are making their way out of blue space to the bottom left side of the map. Researching ultra vision a little late here as night already falls. Let's see here the Demon Hunter tearing on those archers, hitting very nicely low here, as red's Demon Hunter really is trying to run away from a huntress that is being produced by blue now. Is Lawliet gonna get an 1-1 out of this? Is the early pressure gonna snowball now? Interesting to see. As I just have said, you cannot really say one guy is better than the other. As one wisp was sneakily trying to hide himself into the other enemy's base, but gets taken out. A red wisp now running from this huntress, dispelling and actually attacking those creeps. A little bit of damage done there by the huntress. To the huntress, nothing critical there, though she could shadow melt. As red's Demon Hunter once again on full HP. Luring blue's Demon Hunter into a trap. Beautifully done though. Very fast reaction of blue, so he could retreat. As we see huntresses against archers now. What is it gonna be here? As blue is rather just sitting in a aggressive way, kinda, since he's in the enemy territory, not doing anything but being present, not being too much of a creeper at the moment, as he sits on level 2, but being a harassment on the other demon hunter with all his army, and already picked up a Naga Sea Bitch, now attempting this 5-3 free crit, and will get the item and the experience bonus, as the huntresses are still trying to creep, and the Naga Sea Bitch now is getting focused here by the demon hunter. Can he get maybe a surround, trapping her, luring her in? No way, he cannot, and the Naga just dies without any peel of blue. Red just simply stepped into a 5-unit, 6-unit army and took out one of their heroes. Not bad there, as we see Keeper of the Grove now. Instead of the Frost Arrow, he decides to go for the Entangle. Is it gonna be a better choice? Who knows? I'm smelling beers on this map. And I would really like to have a beer at the moment, but what I'm talking about is, of course, the Night Elf bears. Those creatures that can as well rejuvenate, as well as being a sick meat shield and damage output. As Blue's archer now gets here revealed and killed by Red, the Keeper of the Grove, going for the first shop here, as Blue is creeping out his expansion. Was Blue's aggression so good in the early game that he is feeling confident, maybe attempting his expansion now before the enemy can? I'm gonna see, as Red now safely pulls away creeps in a safe zone where he can easily creep them without being harassed. Blue just regrouping at his base without using his units at the moment, but is gonna move towards Red's Demon Hunter, which is already at 50% HP, so not looking very good for him. As Blue's Demon Hunter now is reaching level 5. Is this snowball already getting out of control? Guys, what are we seeing here? The smallest minor mistake already resulting in such a difference. Here, Red's Demon Hunter not yet close to level 3. As we see Dryads and Huntresses making their way to the upper shop now on the side of this map. Double claws of attack +6, selling just the item he got was a Talisman of Evasion. As I learned yesterday, you cannot stack this with the Demon Hunter's passive ability to evade attacks. So it's just another nice item drop that is gonna be giving him a lot of gold, I think 150 or even more. As the shop now has been crapped out. And I actually wanna see the items on this Naga bitch, as well as the items on the Keeper. The Keeper's items should not be too much of impressive at this point, but still, let's see. Maybe we can think of something what's gonna happen there. As Blue now feeling very confident with his level 3 Demon Hunter frontline, evading all the attacks of this Red Troll creep, just creeping it rather easy, as Red as well is doing the same attempt here, doing it a bit of a dodgy style, pulling it to the left side of the map, not really engaging the camp. Yes, it is simultaneously though in the end going down, and we see bears here, or bears on the red side and bears in progress on the blue side, so it's gonna be a Night of Bear mirror in the end, as we see a little goblin thingy that can just explode a moonwell in a second. He's gonna go for both moonwells here actually, and both are gonna get taken down. One was actually depleted of mana, was not too much of a throwback here, but the other one looked rather healthy, so that is one moonwell less for Red here, as Blue is making a first major move to damage his opponent's economy. Should have maybe paired this move while attempting an expansion by himself. So we see the Ancient of War has done his deed now at the top part of the map. Not gonna dive too much into the far top right corner of the map, being maybe taken down by red. Just gonna root himself into the base, providing some sort of wall or maybe units if the Night Elf decides to need any more tier 1 units. Let's see his army now, 3 huntresses, 2 dryads, 2 bears against 2 dryads, and a handful of archers alongside bears with red now. Red's army looking very good and healthy, but compared to huntresses, who knows how this is gonna play out, as the fork lighting already taken down the very few hit points of an archer, bringing it to 550%. As we see here, a scroll of protection being used, but dispelled after 2 seconds with a wisp, and red's demon hunter is going down after blue's demon hunter successfully burns 100 mana off him. Was not paying attention there. Very sneaky mana burn of the blue demon hunter here, succeeding a kill, taking down another bear. This is looking very good for blue. He could think of going for an expansion. He could as well just give up